Hello and welcome to Ocean Academe Calculus 12. Finding the area under a curve, example 1. Using the rectangle method of 4 rectangles and by using the right endpoint of each interval to determine the height, approximate the area below the curve of f of x equals sine x on the interval 1 through 5. First, let's draw our diagram, and this is approximately our sine curve. Now, it's through the interval 1 through 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, imagine that there are rectangles here. I'm just going to approximate, just so you get a visual of what this looks like. Now, we know that when we're finding the area of a rectangle, we're looking at length times width, or in this case, it would be height times the base. So when we're dealing with a curve like sine x, we would be looking at area, and now we're looking at the right endpoint. That will be our f of x, or our sine, times our change x, which would be our base, would be that part right there. So we're just adding the area of all of these rectangles. So this is going to be f of x change x1 and f of x change x2 plus f of x change x3 plus f of x change x4. So what that means is we'll have sine, and instead of x, we're using our right end point, so that's 2, and that will be multiplied by 1 because that is our base. And then our next one is sine 3 times 1, and then sine 4 times 1, and then sine 5 times 1. Multiplying this out and adding, we get a value of negative 0.67.